Okay. Hi, friends. Welcome to the View from the Other Side. This week, we have quite a few things to talk about. As always, we're joined by the OGs. I have Tracey's Apothecary and Tracy. I never know if I'm saying that right, Callie. Can you say that for me? I know it's apothecary, I know that, but like, is it Kamisi or Chemisi?
Kamisi.
Kamisi. Kamisi's apothecary.
How?
Of course, I'm starting with and Tracy.
Hello. How are you guys today?
Find yourself.
Well, I have an allergic reaction to something. I'm really not sure what it is anymore.
Did you eat something?
Yes.
Did you eat?
Well, I'm wondering if it's McDonald's.
It is McDonald's. It's always McDonald's. Nothing good can come from McDonald's. No shade to them, but come on.
I had their sausage McMuffin without the bread because I cannot have the bread, so I just had the sausage. But I'm finding that my neck is like, thank God it's attacking the outside of my neck, not the inside. If this were inside, I would be in a hospital right now.
There are only so many things. I think there are maybe, like I said, 5 or 7 things on the menu that don't have sugar in them. So there's that. The sugar content on everything that they make is really high, and the salt content as well. So, I don't know.
Well, I think it's just one of many new discoveries, and I guess I just cannot eat McDonald's. You know what I found out during the pandemic? There weren't enough people that were eating McDonald's at my local McDonald's, and so their Big Mac did this to me months ago.
Oh,
and only as of recently that I go back and have 2 days in a row I had sausage McMuffin, and then I wound up with this. So sometimes it's a week of Benadryl just to get this cleaned out my system. It's a nightmare.
I want to say it's either them or maybe it's Burger King. Maybe that's starting the Beyond sausage.
They took it off the menu.
What?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, they discontinued it. They started it over. Huh?
Still had meat.
No. What happened was
they cook it on the same griddle. So
yes.
They still had meat.
Oh.
Yeah, they weren't
taking separated.
Nope.
Oh no.
Isn't that terrible?
That's gross. That's gross. No way. Of course not. I mean, here's the thing. You're really expecting a kid that makes $7.50 an hour to be like, I really care about, you know what I mean? Or like people that are low paid and overworked and underpaid to really care about separating out.
Here's the thing. Something must have happened in California because there's no Burger Kings to be found. Nope.
That's so weird.
The closest one is UCLA.
That something happened.
Something had to happen. And there's a lot less McDonald's, by the way.
Yeah. There's Burger King in Tokyo, so that's about as far as it goes. Anyway,
say that again.
Okay, friends. So, can we talk about Naya Rivera really fast? I mean, not really fast, but like...
Could we really?
Could we really talk about her? She disappeared.
So wait a second.
On the 8th.
Did you do a reading on it?
I did.
You both did?
I did do a reading on it. No, I haven't posted it because I need to edit my intro onto it.
Okay, let me get this straight. So, Desi, you did it, but you need to post it. And Callie, you did it too? But you didn't post
it? I won't post it.
No, post it.
I did it last night. I would have to do it over because I was just being nosy about
That was me.
if she was going to be found.
Well, here's the thing. I really want to learn. I really want to encourage you all to post it. Like, you're not being disrespectful. Like, people just really want to know. I mean, it sounds to me, by the both of you, that it might be some sad stuff, but people really want to know. Well, then just say it.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you can help someone by announcing what she may have gone through. I have not looked at it yet, but don't pull back, because the very information could help someone if they're going through something that she's going through. Like, it gives me a lot of concern looking at you two that, God, like, who may have known that she might have been going through something? I'm worried now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what did you guys discover?
Psychic did pull on her.
I don't care about other psychics.
Yeah, I know, but I just, you know.
I don't care.
And then I'm just going to be nosy about something else.
No, I think for me, it was like, it was an overwhelming feeling of sadness for me. And like, I felt uncomfortable with what I was seeing, you know, because a lot of the times, you know, I do like to keep it lighthearted, but there's just, every life isn't like that, you know? And, you know, and I really like to keep it lighthearted on my channel, because when I say the internet will come for you and never stop coming for you, if you say even something that is slightly off of what they think, they don't have a gift, but everybody swears they know. And they want to tell you what your cards say. And I don't really like that. And so... Then
turn off your comments. Always turn off your comments if you feel uncomfortable. But, I mean, remember when I did Kanika, they rammed me. They rammed me. And I'm just different. So I don't expect any of y'all to be like me. But I was just like, oh, well. But they actually rammed me more because I said her name wrong. They were like, you ain't talking to her because you don't even say her name right. Which was, I got that. Like, in terms of being respectful, I got that. But other than that, does he turn off the comments? Learn to do it.
I'm definitely gonna post it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post it. I've already, like I said, it's in my phone. It's on my phone, ready to go. I just have to tack on my new intro and rotate the video, and we're good. But what I got from her, and like I said, you guys, if you don't know, she disappeared on the 8th, I believe, 7th or the 8th? The 8th, I think. And what was a search and rescue mission has now turned into a recovery mission. So now they're pretty sure she's dead, and now they're just trying to recover her body.
Does it take this long to recover her body from a lake?
Right.
I'm sorry for cutting in.
Okay, go for it.
But the way that they're saying that lake is like, if you look at the area, because they showed the area of the lake, what you see on the side, which is like forestry, it got a lot of trees and stuff. That's the same as the bottom of that lake. They've had like 23 people already die in that lake.
It's not, from what I understand about Lake Piru, I don't know if it's Piru or Piru, but I think it's Piru.
I think it's Piru.
It's not a lake for swimming.
Nope.
It's not made for that.
And they have no signs nowhere.
And boating, it's not made for that.
Hold on, guys. You guys disappeared somehow. Hold on. I don't know why you went off. Ugh, so annoying.
Retrograde.
Yes.
It's last. It's and now the echo's back. Okay. Right. It's meant for swimming. It's meant for fishing. And so it's odd to me that she would go, I found that odd in the reading, that she would go swimming in a lake that is so treacherous.
She wanted to go to that lake. That's where she always go in the summer.
Then she should, then she should know, right? I don't know. What did you get, Callie, for as far as
My
psychically?
question was purely, how long would it take for them to find her? And so
Okay.
that's all I was looking for. But I did see, I got is it the eight? I think I had the Eight of Swords.
Same.
And that was the first card I got, and I got the Six of Pentacles crossing it. She definitely was in a confused, she got disorientated.
What?
Okay.
She kind of, while she went in, she somehow lost reality. It got distorted.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Callie.
Okay.
It got distorted. And from there, I just was like, okay, I just want to know how long this is going to take. Because I didn't want to go into what happened, how she was feeling. So all I know is that she was disorientated when she got in there. Somehow, once she got in, I think she went a little bit too far.
Why did
And
she go too far without her
it got-
baby though?
she
Doesn't
couldn't
that
tell
make sense?
up from down.
Okay.
And then I think I got the World card and her hopes and fears. And then I got another card that averaged out to be 3. So that was a 12. So I was just like, it's going to take, it's been more than 3 days. So I know it's not 3 days. They're going to either make 3 more attempts. It's going to take 3 weeks for her body to resurface.
Okay. I got a whole heap of cards. I got her feeling. And what I got from her feelings was I definitely got the Eight of Swords, and I got the Nine of Swords. And then Five of Pentacles. It's the Star. And so, for me, it felt like she was depressed and sad over and she had some money issues, like some major money issues.
That's probably why I got the Six of Pentacles crossing her.
Yeah, and there was a woman that was trying to help her. That really strongly. There was a woman that was really looking out for her, but there was just way too much self-sabotaging behavior because that Five of Swords showed up next to that Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords was doing everything she could. It felt like a lawyer or it felt like it felt like an agent or something, a manager who was doing everything that she could, but Naya was just determined to it was like, 2 steps forward and then, 2 steps back. She was just determined to be stuck. What I got from her though was I asked if she was murdered. That was the first question because I wanted to know if it was foul play. And I got death and the Three of Swords. So I didn't get that she was murdered. I didn't see another person show up in that reading other than that woman that was trying to help her. What I got was she let herself slip away. And then I was like, okay, why isn't her son showing up in the reading? And I think her taking her son out there was her last attempt at giving him one last happy memory of them together. I don't think she had any intentions of harming that baby. I don't think that was it at all. I think it was one last happy memory with him. She had no intentions of taking him through it or letting him know what was going on. It was kind of deceptive almost. It was like, and then she let herself slip away. I don't think anybody else was involved at all. And I don't think it was even an accident because that would have shown up. I don't think it was an accident.
Okay, I'm trying to remember some more of my cards because I do know I had the Eight of Swords, I had the Six of Pentacles crossing. I know I had the Seven of Cups crowning.
Okay. That's the confusion and disorientation there.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, she got confused and disoriented.
What card
and
tells
the
you?
Swords also talks about, losing touch of reality.
What
A sense of
card
reality.
made her confused to you, Callie?
Seven of Cups.
Got it.
And the crown.
got it.
So I can't remember what card I had that I did see another person that was trying to help her, but I really wasn't trying to touch on the situation. I really was just trying to touch on where she was going to be found.
Right. You're right.
It was just the energy was just too heavy for me. I was just like, I don't want to touch on what happened to her.
It was extra sad. Like, I did the video this morning and pulled some more cards, and they kind of look the same. That tells me I'm in it. But like, even my video, like, I had trouble ending it because it was just, the energy was so sad.
Yeah.
You know, Five of Cups shows up and I'm like, oh, okay. You know, she was going through it before this situation happened. I think she had trouble with the fact that her star was no longer, you know, rising. I think the projects that, you know, that the person that person that was trying to help her, the project that person was picking for her, it just didn't feel like it was enough. I feel like she was spending more than she was making. And it just didn't feel like, it just didn't feel good. Like, nothing in it was good. I did see that there are people still holding out hope for her. There's a lot of hope for her. Yeah, a lot of hope. A lot of prayers have been said for her too.
I'm holding out hope. Like, I'll be like in tears if I can't breathe. Once they, you know, I'm a girl's girl, so I'm always fighting for girls. And so it would just break my heart that there were other things going on that she couldn't fix. As you guys were talking, I get a couple of things as you guys were talking. There's definitely something about love. It could be love from the public. Like, why am I not getting any jobs? Or it could be something that just ended that has something to do with love. Do you guys recognize if there was a pregnancy or something like that, a recent miscarriage? Abortion?
I didn't get that.
There was an empress in my spread, but I couldn't pick that up. The way that it fell next to like lack of abundance. Like the way that the cards fell, fell next to lack of abundance.
Got it. Do you know if she was trying to, we'll find all the details out later, because I also find it interesting that no one in her circle is talking. Like, is the police saying, like, are they doing an investigation and the police are saying, don't tell anyone? Because no one's speaking right now. But I'm wondering, was there somebody from the past, like her ex-husband, that maybe was screwing with her head or something? There's definitely some mental, like, issues that were going on. And I'm not saying, like, mental illness. I'm saying it's a moment in time when we all get mental.
It's a low moment, right?
It's a low moment.
And it's odd to me because I know that I think I might have seen a picture on Twitter, like right after the baby was found, and I call him the baby, he's 4, but like he's a baby to me. Right after the baby was found, of her ex-husband like walking out of the station or something, and he had a smile on his face, and it was very, very strange. And I was like, I don't get, and the baby was happy, and so I don't know what all of that means. I don't know. It was the body language in the picture was really strange. But I don't suspect foul play. I just don't. But you're right. I don't think she had mental issues, but I do think she had a low moment. We all have low moments. We all have our body moves.
Yes, and I'm just wondering if, like it feels very COVID related, right? It feels like maybe something was there, and then COVID came, and then whatever project she could have been a part of was like literally scrapped. It was like, nope, we're not discussing it anymore.
Right.
And then I think it's like, because there's something about making it public, like it seems very dramatic. Like maybe she's very dramatic. Maybe she's not just an actress, but maybe dramatic in her personal life. And I just feel like maybe it kept rummaging in her head, like, why am I staying here? Like, it just kept, like, and at some point, you're in the COVID, right? You're isolated. Maybe having some issues with the father. Maybe people just not getting it because everybody's in a COVID, like trying to survive the COVID for themselves, right? And you can't visit anybody. I just think it was a lot going on. Just a lot.
See, I do remember her being charged with domestic violence against her ex-husband when they were still with. Yeah, back in 2017. And it's reminded me, because I'm looking on the internet now, that reminded me because that came up again. And also she did a interview with Rosie O'Donnell in 2015, where she came out as bi.
Okay.
But hold on. I don't think that's conflicting, right? Because I think most people, if you don't mind me saying, I'm Hollywood, I think most people swing it both ways. Like, I'm not even sure that's a thing anymore. But I think what might be critical, because I do have a deceptive card next to love. And Desi, I do get a cover-up card. I'm not getting a person. But I think it's important, and I think I tried to point this out, which is our next topic. I tried to point this out with Jada's Red Talk when I was talking to the book club. You weren't there in the book club, but I was like, everybody was kind of like giving their opinion. I was like, no, go back and look at the body language, look at the shifting, like, look at it again. Like, I don't want your opinion. I didn't say that, but I was like, I don't want your opinion. I want spirit to talk to you. And that means you gotta study things outside of you. Like, you could hate someone, but you have to be able to say, well, God damn it, she's totally innocent in this, right? And so I was telling the book club, I was like, no, go back in, check it in, look at the video. Did you look at it a second time? Callie, I almost told everyone to look at it a third time. Because this is going to be my study. This is going to be like college, where you're going to have a study case. This is going to be perfect. But, and I bring that up, Desi, because you mentioned, which I didn't get to see, because I was waiting for something else to come out, because I could judge that more. But I think it's interesting, Desi, when you said, I saw the father picking up the boy, and it looked like he had a smirk on his face. What if it's one of those things where she might have said something, he was like, well, do it. You keep threatening, do it. I'm not saying that's what he did. I'm saying the fact that you picked up on something else is just as critical as the whole reading. But there is definitely a cover-up and definitely some deception going on here.
That's what happened with Kate Spade.
Exactly. It was terrible.
I know she committed suicide, but I don't know.
Yeah, when she committed suicide, she basically was, telling her husband, I'm going, basically in so many words, like, I'm going to kill myself, I'm going to kill myself. And he was like, well, just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. And then she did it.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Because
Oh dear.
I also get my death card, and I think
was in
she
my
made the
book.
decision at the last minute. Right?
Split second. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's just weird. Just so
It's
weird.
unfortunate.
So weird. So unfortunate. You know, it's people. I mean, it definitely has something to do with money, Desi, Callie. Definitely. Money, not having it, penny pinching it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who said it? She was living above her means.
Desi.
Yeah.
And can somebody check this fire? And I'm pulling more cards just because I'm curious. This fire sign man. Can somebody check to see if her husband was fire sign?
Because she used to be with Big Sean, too.
Oh, please, let's not mention.
And
Enough with the Big Sean. Enough with Big Sean.
No, he's a Cancer.
Oh, good. The husband?
Yeah, he's a Cancer.
Yeah.
We're bordering on July.
No.
Border-
If he's
I
a
like
Cancer, he was a loudmouth Wendy Williams type of Cancer. So then I would get him as fire. He was a tsunami type of Cancer.
He was like right there. July 19th, he was like right there.
Oh, no.
So,
No. July 19th
Yeah.
is my sister Tony.
yeah.
She is, she'll cry and fight your ass simultaneously. That's some mixture. Not if I go by my sister on that date. He got some fire energy, and he was determined. Okay, we're not accusing you, Dorsey, so relax. We're not accusing you. We're saying you had a bad attitude. And I feel like she was vulnerable. What's her sign? I feel like she was just a sweetheart and very vulnerable.
January 12th, so yeah, Cap.
Oh, she was all about her money then. I've never really met a Capricorn I didn't like, though. You have? I get along with Caps. All right. So basically, the end result is what, ladies? Call it.
The end result was, I think a lot of things came down on her. I think the weight of not being a star anymore, coupled with the weight of the money issues, COVID issues, not booking any work, and her ex-husband sort of being sharp-tongued and reaming her every chance he got, I think made her
Go over the edge.
sent her over the edge, and I think it was a split-second decision, and she just let herself. I said she let herself slip under. I think Callie's right, and she got disoriented. And I think that was it.
Yeah.
Is there a cover-up? I guess that remains to be seen.
Yeah.
It's the bottom line is, regardless, it's a really sad situation. Her son has been without his mom for 4 days now. you know, 4 days. And it's really sad. And so, yeah. Say some prayers for Naya, you know.
Yeah, and because it does mimic.
Oh, Tracy, unmute yourself.
Oh, sorry. Because it does mimic suicide. It mimics suicide. It's going to be really, really important for everyone who's going through something. The COVID is weird for us, and this is new to all of us. And I just can't imagine all of the issues that we're all having. All of us. I mean, my son texted me the other day and he was like, Mom, I got to tell you something. And I was literally like, I'm fragile. And he was like, what's going on? And I was like, oh, nothing. You know, because I'm always trying to be mama bear and, you know, stiff upper lip type of girl or tough broad. But the bottom line is everyone around me has someone around them. And I don't. And so, but thank God I have you. Well, I have you guys. But I was getting ready to say that. Thank God I have you guys. Because when the eclipse, and I don't know if anybody was affected by the eclipse, but when that eclipse hit, and then I was doing, you know, ritual work, it was like, oh. Like, I was determined to go through with my work, but the eclipse affected me. And it's rare that an eclipse affected me, but seriously, it was back-to-back eclipses. It was like 3 or 4 back-to-back eclipses. By the time I got to the last one, like, I really just needed to fall out. I just needed to, like, take 3 days off and just do me, like, recover me. And so, and that was mild compared to anyone who's having money problems, abusive relationship problems, child abuse issues, and you can't even stop the child abuse in your own home. I can't even imagine, like, I want to say real problems. Like real problems. And it just sounds like Naya had real problems. And so I just want to offer everyone the National Suicide Prevention. And it's 1-800-273-8255. And if that doesn't work, you know, you, Desi, you, Callie, myself, we're here. Like, don't let that option be your best option. Like, we're not allowed to talk about suicide, so we can't talk you off the ledge. But when you're going through something, like, that is what we're here for. Call us. Let us help you figure it out. If you mention suicide, that could be a problem, so you might not want to mention it. All right? Because I cannot advise any psychic to handle someone that says, like, anything about, you know, how they want to take themselves out. It's advisable to absolutely hang up. And absolutely, you know,
and
offer
we're not
them.
trained in licensed therapists.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah. We can't replace a therapist. And most of my clients know. I'll be like, get a therapist. And lately, I'm finding that people are like, I'm in therapy. I'm like, yes. Or they're like, I've been thinking about it. I'm like, yes. So there's a lot changing, especially in the Black community, to go to a therapist. And so we will always be like, go to a therapist. But I'm just saying, before it gets awkward, before it gets there, most of the clients that I have, when it's done, they're like, I feel so much better. You really helped me. And then I know I've done a good job. Now, there are some clients that are batshit crazy, that are determined to make my life miserable when I read them, and, you know, it happens. But for the most part, at the end of the reading, most people are like, thank you. Like, that was a big, and I'm like, okay, I did my job. And I do my job whether or not the eclipse frazzles me. The most I might do to take care of myself is cut the amount I'll do during the day. I'll cut it because I just don't want to get to that point where I should have cut myself off, I didn't, and then the reading's a problem. So y'all need to know, I know thyself. But Kamisi's a Pocket Thief, Starseed Revolution, and myself, we are there for you. And I never want to see a Naya happen. If we can prevent it, I never want to see a Naya. Because that's the whole purpose of looking into the future, right? Like, Justin Bieber's mom almost committed suicide. And if she had been successful, she wouldn't have been around to see her own son's success. So there are wonderful stories. And it's a low moment. She wasn't mentally ill. It was a low moment, and maybe coupled with some bastard of an ex-husband. Yeah. You know, calling her out her face. You'll never be nothing. How many times does men say that to us? You ain't nothing. Nobody wants you.
Right, and then coupled with the fact, can we just talk about this real fast? Okay, so you all refuse to let this lady live. She dated Big Sean like years ago, and people are still bringing that shit up, like as if he's attached to her now. She got married, she had a whole child, a whole life outside of his. And that has to be hard because social media is bullshit, right? And like, we go on here with these hot takes, not thinking about how they affect other people. And can you imagine, on top of not working, on top of your money issues, on top of your bastard ex-husband?
Right.
You go online and anything you ever post, people are in your mentions about some dude you dated like a long time ago? That's crazy to me. And even when she died, oh my gosh, even when she disappeared, like, his name is trending before hers. What's wrong with you all? Like, seriously, what's wrong with you?
I didn't even know they had dated. I ain't know.
Well, here's the thing. Let's start talking the truth right now. Let's talk the truth. Big Sean ain't shit. They always pair him up.
That's the truth.
With some woman that's up and coming. Always. So whatever the music system is out there, they're constantly saving his goddamn career. The woman gets sucked in. He dated Ariana Grande too. The woman gets sucked in to this well-run machine, but the machine is for Big Sean. And y'all need to stop this. Y'all won't even consider whether or not Big Sean actually likes women. They pair him up. Well, somebody has to say it. Somebody has to. This boy don't stay with nobody. Somebody has to say it. So while they got this huge running machine for a Big Sean, what, he's never gonna get married? I'm sorry, somebody has to say it. Sorry.
Yeah.
And now we got a poor Naya that's missing, but a Big Sean is trending? Like, we're such a sexist community, and by the way, Breonna Taylor's killers are still out there. How dare we stop trending on her?
Walking around.
No, one of them had a barbecue at his house.
Yeah.
Yeah, a whole engagement party.
Let me see what YouTube is saying. Y'all know I'm not lying, YouTube. Don't make me mad. Wait, don't make me mad. Aw, my daughter-in-law says she's teaching her husband how to do his daughter's hair. I don't even want to look at those videos.
Oh.
She tweeted that just now. That needs to be a whole thing. That needs to be a whole thing. But you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So don't fucking at me about no fucking Big Sean. Tell Sean to get married. Oh.
Right. Like, how did we manage to make her disappearance all about him?
Wait a second. Somebody just wrote, see? I question whether or not he likes women. He made that song, I don't fuck with you. And it was about Naya.
Yeah.
That's a lot of drama for a woman. And Big Sean supposedly has a lot of power, you fucking coward. You're a fucking coward, Big Sean. And no, you shouldn't have been trending when she passed. He's a narcissist. Tell him, Tracy. Oh, good. You guys agree. You know, even if they were engaged, it was all fake. It was music. It was studio. It was all fake. Barbecue. What? Oh, that's about the cop. Yeah. Somebody else goes stating facts. Tracy always stating facts. I'm sorry. It was the first thing I thought. Why don't you get married, Big Sean? Why don't you prove to me you like women? All right. Now that I've made that completely uncomfortable.
No, you haven't made it uncomfortable at all. I don't understand why we just couldn't let this woman, why we can't ever let women not attach themselves to, like, we always have to constantly bring up a man in relation to that woman. Like,
yes.
You know, there are still, like, for example, Rihanna, we still won't let her forget about Chris Brown. Like, we keep bringing them up in relation to one another, right? There's always this, and you can have 100 relationships. She's
built a whole empire, and when you think of Rihanna, you think of him. She's built a whole empire,
right?
And I'm not mad at Chris. Right. Don't get me wrong. He has totally rebuilt his life. No. He never brings up Rihanna. We do. All of us do.
Yep, we do. Yeah.
So, guess what, Big Sean? Your black ass is in the limelight again, exactly like you wanted. Good for you. You get to trend on somebody else's demise. Good luck with that energy.
Right, and his name is always going to be attached to hers, and that's me.
And if that were me, I would have put out a post like, stop, don't let me trend, people. Someone I really cared about is missing. No, but the little coward didn't do that, did he? I don't know. Did he? Did he put out something about Naya, everyone?
He said something, but I don't know what it was.
Whatever. He should have been saying something for the last 4 days.
Right.
All right.
Oh, he said something about he hoping for a safe return.
Oh, he's hoping for a safe return? Well, he could have said something like, guys, why am I trending? So right. His career gets boost. His sloppy rap career gets boost. And we still looking for this poor girl? Don't get me started. No.
And people go play that I don't fuck with you song just to see what he's talking about. That's a move.
Like, how dare you? How dare you even create a song like that? How dare you? All right. I'm over it. Good luck with your career, Sean. Because there's a lot of women out here.
Right.
And you're going to want us to buy your songs.
Right.
And we might not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. Like, Uranus and Taurus and the COVID is shutting down institutional, long-standing issues. And the rap game has been a problem for girls. It's been a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You call a girl one more time a bitch and see if rap doesn't fall.
Mm-hmm.
Or see if rap has to change. But you can't use it. You can't make money on our backs anymore, rappers.
Right.
And those that did, forgive them. I forgive you. The next song you make,
Yeah.
all your money will turn to dirt. Over it. You all better start figuring out what y'all need to put out there, because you can't make money on our backs anymore. Call one more woman a bitch and see if COVID is going to let you keep all your money. I'm sorry, guys.
Now that was a word. No, that was a word.
The whole world is changing. The whole world.
Okay.
You think rap's not going to get in the middle of that? All right. I'm fired up now. I thought I was going to survive this, but we got a new topic.
It's about to get even worse. It's about to talk about water and table.
I thought I would survive this, but that fired me up.
Tracey Jada.
What happened?
What did happen? Because
What didn't happen?
right, what didn't happen is the question. Jada, ma'am, you have some explaining to do. Actually, you tried to explain and we didn't believe you. So you go.
Did you all believe her? Did you?
No.
What'd you say, Callie?
I just laughed.
Thank you. That's how unbelievable it was.
Look, let me be honest.
Go for it.
I watched Jada since a different world. I've been riding with her since then, all the way up until Set It Off.
Yeah.
I think Shane, that movie Shane was before Set It Off. Up until Set It Off. And then stuff started being a little bit weird. Only reason why I rode with her is because she was the first representation for me of a naturally skinny person. And for me, as a child, I needed to see that on TV, not somebody that was anorexic or bulimic. I could see my mother in real life because I was 97 pounds when I was in high school, all throughout my high school years. I was no more than 97 pounds, so I looked like a pencil. So I needed to see a natural representation on TV.
Yes.
And she was it. She was a tomboy. I was like, oh, this bitch is bad. I like her. And then as I grew and she grew, it just didn't jive with me anymore. So I didn't follow her as much as I used to. I ain't put that much stock into her words, unless it was associated with Tupac. But other than that, I ain't putting that much stock into her anymore because it just was weird. But I couldn't, and now at this point, I fully can't believe anything she really says because is it really genuine?
Yeah.
That's the problem I'm having is, are you genuine?
Yeah. But
You're muted.
I also think at the table, was she genuine? Because I found Will to be credible. I found Will very still. He was not uncomfortable talking about this. He was over it. He was still. He started out with dead eyes. And he was remarkably still, both feet on the ground. At one point he crossed his feet, and I knew that crossing his feet meant he wasn't accepting her energy.
Yeah, because he knew who he was dealing with.
Right.
And she was using everything as a cop-out.
Yes. And I noticed her feet were off the ground like a genie. Which is a trick, right? It's her trick. I don't think she realized it. It's her trick, but it was also to trick us. And I was like, when is she going to put her feet on the ground? Because that tells me you're being realistic. Never. Right. And it stayed off the ground. And I like the part where Will was like, what did he say to her? Say something, Jada? Something like that. And he wasn't going to let her escape this moment. At this point, it's a whole mess. And it looked to me like he had already been covering for her.
Yeah.
And it does look to me like he allowed her to lead the conversation, which when it got to you and I were having problems and we were already separated, then that felt like it was absolutely not true to me. But I'll check the cards. His eyes were so dead, and his eyes have been dead. And I remember looking at some movies that he was in, and I was like, he's purging. Like, was it acting, or was he trying to get something out? Because in quite a few of his movies, the one where he was homeless, the one where he lost a child, his eyes were dead then. And I remember thinking, why is he not acting? What's going on inside that he's even taking on these type of roles? Because they weren't necessarily money makers. But I just felt like these roles had meaning because he was going through something, and it was the best time to do these roles. Because he was questioning life and death with the little girl. Life and death, you know, not suicide, but I think there might be a relationship to, why am I here if I got to put up this shit with you, Jada? Why am I here?
Right. For me, it was the language that she used.
Girl.
Words, the coded language. I'm like, this. Tell the truth. Like, just lay it out. I don't understand why you're doing it. If this is a conversation with you and your husband, and he knows you know him, why are you using coded language to discuss that box?
Because she doesn't want people to really know the truth.
Right, but I'm saying with you all, I'm talking to you all because you all are my friend. I'm not gonna use coded language to talk to you all. If we're having a conversation like we are now, there's no reason for me to code that language. Unless I have something to hide.
That's what normal people would do.
Yeah.
This is somebody that's calculated, and I'm kind of sticking it in my heart.
Right.
Like Collateral Beauty, Dead Eyes. You remember that? Dead Eyes in Collateral Beauty. And that's one of my favorite movies because that's when they talk about time and how we waste time. And it felt profound. Like, I felt like he did that movie because he was saying something. It was profound. Who was he talking to when he made this particular movie? The other one that was profound when his eyes went dead was The Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
And another one was 7 Pounds. These are profound movies that he started making that I started questioning in myself. I'm like, I wanted to say, what's going on? Because this wasn't just a shift. This was meaningful shifting that we all go through. It's like when you go up and you get to this spiritual space and you just can't take the shit anymore from all the shit that's going on out there. And you're such a changed person, you don't even care who doesn't like you anymore. You're so changed that you're like, I want you to not like me because you're full of shit.
Right.
I mean,
All right. So the question is about Jada.
did y'all see Enemy of the State? That was
A lot
a
of questions.
fucking good movie. That was a good movie. Did you see that? Oh my god. We gotta watch one. 7 Pounds is
I
amazing.
liked it.
We gotta watch one of Will Smith's movies tomorrow. Anybody? Do y'all want to watch one of Will Smith's movies?
Which one?
I don't know. There's so many
think.
good ones. I want one.
So many good ones.
So many good ones. I want one that is like profound. So I don't know.
The Pursuit of Happiness was a good one.
That was so heavy.
Um,
I mean, I could do it because in the
heavy.
COVID, we have to understand that you can come out of any homelessness, any ugly, like there's so many things. I could definitely go after the Pursuit of Happiness.
It's an
Yeah.
uplifting film.
Okay. Then we could watch that tomorrow. 7 Pounds is really
I mean,
good.
look,
Because
after
7 Pounds has
Get
a
Out
twist
last
to it.
week, we need to look like,
What you say?
yeah. I said after the heaviness that was Get Out last week, a little bit of
Wait.
stuff.
So Pursuit of Happiness is one. Another one is I Am Legend. I didn't see I Am Legend. Did you see it?
Okay, that one has a really messed up ending. Yeah.
Messed up
Well, two
ending
endings.
because we
Like
could we learn something from it?
yes. It has some moments. It has some really like tearjerker moments where you're like, oh man, this is messed up.
All right, we'll decide. I'll decide.
It's really good.
I'll decide.
I Robot is a good movie.
But I do want to make some things that I've pointed. I want to point out a few things, guys, that I've after doing some research. And unless I'm mistaken, everybody on YouTube tell me if I'm wrong. I meant to look at it and I forgot to look at it again. But I thought Jada said she had not seen August. She said he left and she looked straight at Will when she said it. She's like, she was doing a lot of this, by the way. Will did none of this. And Jada was all about this and this. And what really killed me, she said something about the ugly and then she pushed her hands back and she said, and the beauty. And I'm like, girl, are you calling yourself beautiful? No. Callie, are you calling yourself beautiful? Because that's not what I see. Don't call yourself, because it was like the ugly and the beauty, and I was like, bitch, are you calling yourself beautiful, you narcissist? I'm just saying, I get to measure your beauty. I don't see beauty. I might see pedo, but I don't see beauty. I see a mild version of pedo.
Okay. Did she admit? Okay, did she claim? Because I need to watch it. I watched it twice. I need to watch it again. I think I might have missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Did she think why she initially lied about sleeping with him?
No, Desi, it was 12 minutes long,
Because
so it wasn't in depth. Will said August came to us sick, literally sick. That's what Will said.
yeah,
So
he
at
did.
the very least,
Yeah.
we know we have a young man that's down, right? Physically down. Let alone, I found out on another video, he was hooked on Percocet. Let alone. I mean, y'all gotta help me. Is this any different than R. Kelly? Y'all gotta help me out now. Is it different because it's a woman, guys? I'm not asking y'all. I'm asking the world. Or is this an R. Kelly moment? But it's a woman who took somebody down. And to make things much more crazy, she called him son.
It's gross. Yeah.
What kind of mind fuck is that? To a boy that's on drugs. I'm just saying. Now, I got to point something else out before we get on with the reading. She admitted 2 years ago on her own red table when she told Will Smith she had not seen or heard from him since. 2 years ago, he was at the red table looking very healthy, full-bodied. I think he looks healthier now, but he was full-bodied then. And the mom, her mom, admitted to having something like 27 years of a heroin or cocaine addiction or something like that, and only gave it up because of a man. I'm not judging. These are facts. 20 some odd years, and that's how you raised your daughter?
Who's a sex addict?
Who became a sex addict because she wasn't being raised. Who admitted to being a sex addict, and as she's admitting it, I'm watching this from Daytime Tea Time from 2 years ago. As she's admitting that she's a sex addict because one of the people asked a question, she said, they said, do you have any addictions? And she said, yes, actually, I'm a sex addict. Cut to August, starts to lick his lips. Like literally looking at her like a chicken bone, like, and he starts to nod like, yeah.
Yeah.
Now these are people that are trying to help people, supposedly. By the way, Jada, you did a fucking bad job on Jordan Wood. Fuck you. And you did a worse job with Snoop. You didn't make Snoop accountable. Now I know why.
Anti-I.
Calling out his daughter's virginity. You did a horrible job on that. But now I get it. Now I get it, you little trifling. This is why she didn't go after... I know, I was going to call her out her face. And I was like, one more time. This is why she didn't go after Sean Dawson. Shane Dawson. All she said was something about enough with the apologies. Somebody jerks off on my child. There's a lawsuit. I'm going to drag you. And he can be found. There's a lawsuit. But all she said was enough with the apologies. The brother went off worse. And I didn't understand that energy. I was like, the brother's going off, but the mother's not. And by the way, Shane never apologized for what he did. But I realize now the reason why she was so limited in what she said is because subconsciously she knew how fucked up she was. So she already knew she can't ream him as bad. Because this story could always come out. We just didn't know a week later August was going to pull this on her. The person that got hurt the most by this story coming out was Will. Jade is a master manipulator. Will got manipulated. And for years, we were like, did she steal her from, the ex-wife? You're a sex addict that we discover? And you want us to believe that you didn't steal him from the ex-wife? I don't believe it, bitch. All right. Can she keep the red table? How can she possibly? Go, Callie, go. Let me hear it, sweetie.
That little part. Okay.
Y'all can correct me. I have the world card in the first position. And I have the Queen of Pentacles. Crossing. This definitely was a decision of hers to propel that show.
So are you telling me she did the Red Table Talk to propel her show? Good luck.
To make it more of a success. And I'm going to tell you why.
Talk to me.
Okay, right now, she got to step up to the foundation position. So she's I got out at noise, sorry. She's trying to figure things out because she's moving things around. This girl is not confused. She got multiple pots going at the same time. There are investors. Because I got the Three of Pentacles in the past position. I honestly believe there are some people that's taking notice of her show and that have interest in her show.
Okay.
And she's trying, this heifer is trying to get it picked up by a network. She doesn't want it, she doesn't want it, Facebook is not enough.
Got it.
I believe she wants it to go to a network.
Okay.
And something this big could take it there. It's drawing enough attention to the show. She's going to draw on more of her past trauma. Because I have the Six of Cups crowning. She's going to move more into her past trauma, her mother's past history, Will's past history, the kids' past history. She's going to be relying on their past to propel this show.
Wow.
I have the Ace of Wands in the
wow.
future position. This is all fueled by her ambition. This is all fueled by her ambition. She's the Queen of Pentacles because she's a Virgo and that's Earth energy. Bingo.
You both
So
held.
this is all fueled by
You both held up the Queen as she was saying it, Desi. You held up the Queen of Pentacles.
Yeah. This is all propelled by her ambition. So she's going to make this work because it's going to enter a new phase. This show is going to enter a new phase. That's why I believe it's going to she wants it to get picked up by a network and she's going to push for it to get picked up by a network, maybe Netflix. Maybe Netflix. I just heard Netflix. Okay. I got the Two of Swords and how she feels about everything. She can't do it right now. There's still some work to do, but she can't do it right now. That's why I think that's why I got the Seven of Cups, because she's got so many fires burning. She got so many pots that she's trying to deal with. But she can't do it right now, so she has to wait. And then I got the King of Pentacles. I got both the Queen and the King. So I'm assuming that I'm just going to assume that's Will, because I got the Queen and the King. And the King of Pentacles, it's like they had the same energy. But this may or may not be him, because he will be, for her to move this show along, he would have to have an important role in it to propel it. He has to be involved in it. and also not just involved. It has to be like financially as well for it to realistically move on. She can't do it without him. I got the strength card in hopes and fears. So she's hoping that not only that she's strong enough, but that the show that they just did together is strong enough to propel it onto a network. And I got the Page of Pentacles. This is all money, so I'm just saying. The Page of Pentacles is starting a new venture.
All right.
The show is going to evolve. It's going to evolve and it's going to go into a new phase. And she's going to make money from it.
All right.
At their expense.
At her own family's expense, you're telling me. Oh.
You're muted.
At her own family's expense, you're telling me.
Ooh, okay.
Go, Desi.
So,
That's
And
crazy.
anybody else's that come up the damn table.
All right.
okay, so she shows up two ways for me. Emperor, Queen of Pentacles. She's all about her business. I feel like the fighting was the sacrifice. Her family was the sacrifice. I was gonna say that this is the sacrifice card, right? So it's like her family and her business was the sacrifice. In an odd kind of way, it feels almost like she expected this from August.
Mm-hmm.
He shows up as a petulant child.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were hoping that, he kept his mouth shut, but obviously it didn't happen that way.
Mm-hmm.
He shows up as a petulant child for me, I think, but in an odd kind of way it helped them. They expected it, and I think it helped propel them forward. The only person who's hurt in this situation, I hate to bring this back up, but the only person that's hurt in this situation is this Libra. This is Will.
Right. Right.
There's something here about a cover-up, like a lie or a cover-up here. The blue
Yes.
card is showing up next to this Libra, I think.
Wait,
Okay.
what's showing
Alright,
up next
so
to the
he's hurt, but
Libra?
I think he's just gonna soldier forward.
Wait. What's the liar cover up?
And I think
What's
he's
showing
just
up?
gonna,
What's the liar to cover up? Because, yeah, that's what I'm getting too.
I think he's just gonna soldier forward and act like he isn't as hurt as he is. That's the cover up for me. I think they kind of brush this aside and sweep it under the rug for the bigger business at hand. There is an offer here. But the offer only comes if Jada reveals more. You have to talk and tell more of her business. But that's what they want. They want the messy family drama. I don't think they want the messy family drama of this. This is the catalyst. That's gonna propel her forward. She's sitting by herself. The real show is her, but she's sitting by herself. And ultimately, this is all about her. Emperor, everything is all about her. Everything revolves around her.
Yeah.
It's like feelings and thoughts began because it's about her. And it's about how much money there is to be made. I do think there's an offer here, but it depends on what she uses to reveal. But I think her family I think this was the sacrifice. Her family life, personal business, even personal feelings, all the sacrifice in order to get to her point.
Mm-hmm.
So, will the red table talk continue? Yes. He's not going to let it die. There's too much money to be made, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as people watch, and as long as people tune in, as long as people are here for the mess, she's gonna keep it them.
Oh.
That's what I got. So.
All right. Let me see what I got. I'm going to put the cards down a little bit. So the first thing I'm getting is healing, creativity, fertility. Healing is the words that are coming out of her mouth. I need to heal. And then it's like, and I need to make this, turn this healing into creativity. And then fertility means I need to make this into money. All right. And it's a drop in a bucket. Like, she's constantly going to be talking about healing as she's creating, all the while laughing because she is taking it all to the bank. There are going to be some evolutions. There has to be. But I think the way I see it, for right now, I didn't pull all the cards, but for right now, the way I see it is, this is big. It goes bigger. So I do believe you guys when you say the red table's not going to die. But the way I get it is, it's big, decreases, and then there's no substance. So I think you guys are absolutely right. I just think moving forward, like, she's not the profound person that's going to be able to talk to the peoples, right? I'm also getting something is revealed, inside breakthrough. There's more stuff to come out. So this is not over. And at this stage of the game, I think Jada's so unhealthy that it's okay with her, whatever comes out now. If she thinks if she spin this, she can now spin anything. I get some shadow stuff. All right. I believe this is Will and Jada. And you know how you play that game where it's like this, like who's going to win? I think there might be some past stuff going on with him going after his ex-wife, which is the only thing that would kill her. I think it's already happened. All right. So I think she's going to start showing up more because it's kind of like, girl, like, you're in my position now. But I think that he might have went back to his ex-wife for a bit to just, I think that was the one up her. Because the one person that she disdains the most is the ex-wife. She acts like it. She's like, oh, we one big happy family, blah, 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 blah. It's not true. So, for him to go back to her, that's the killer. Because when he got to the point where he was like, I'm going to get you back. And she was like, you already did that. And then she thought about it and she was like, all right, if you want to stay on that petty stuff. Because there's more coming. But I think when she said you already did that, I think because he went back to his ex-wife for a while. She's bored. You know, she has an addiction. Most addicted people are bored. They don't understand normal life. And so she's more bored than she is creative. But I think what we're going to find eventually is that people aren't going to want to go on her show. Like, they're going to have difficulty finding people. Because it's almost like, if she can be so messy with her life, what is she going to look for in my life? And she feels like Wendy Williams, just more sophisticated. And I feel like she's going to pull something out of the hat. When I saw the interview with August, she didn't ask her mother all these crazy questions. She didn't ask the sister Ashley all these crazy questions. But she hounded August. Well, how many Percocets a day did you do? Well, you could just say it. Like, I was like, girl, pull back on that boy. Like it felt like a whole nother public rape on this interview 2 years ago. I believe that she is going to get herself into trouble, which is why I'm getting the throat chakra. She's going to do this all by herself. So you guys are absolutely right. I totally see this show making its way, probably like you said, Callie, Netflix, Hulu, something to that, you know, something big. I think eventually she's her own worst enemy. But you're right. She's going to spin this. It's all magic. She's going to become a star, rah-rah, in this red table, you know, venue. She is going to get an offer. I totally agree with you guys. This is the Knight of Wands, which is creativity. I get a water sign man here. And I get a fire sign man. And these might be people that she's working with, some male energies. They're going to cook up all types of ways to spin this. But I do get justice. Justice is will. When all is said and done, he's the one that has the most dirt on her. And when all is said and done, if something else has to come up, he's not going to hold back. He's going to spill the beans. He's not the, he's a Libra, right? And what I liked about yesterday's show, that I don't know if anybody noticed, because everybody wants Will to be culpable, right?
The bad guy.
The bad guy in this. Sometimes there's just one bad guy. And I don't know about you all, but if you've ever been married and your husband cheats, you will deny it to everybody. You'll deny it. You'll be like, my husband, home every night. He's an amazing man. Cheating on you the whole time. So it's not about him having a girlfriend. Well, what about his girlfriend, Tracy? Is she going to say anything? Stop expecting someone else to say something in this goddamn mess. Why would she throw herself out there like that? It's not about that. It's about holding information until you need to land it. He's a Libra. It's about balancing. And he would have never said anything until this shit came out. He would have died with this. And whatever you all think you know, listen, it was never the fact that these two were swingers. Y'all missed that. They're not swingers. She's a sex addict. How is he supposed to stop her? Have you ever had anybody on drugs? What happens? You're like, I thought you were gonna not do this anymore. That's with drugs. With sex, it looks so much more normal. Huh?
Right, but with any addiction, at some point you become their enabler.
That's what he was doing. He was enabling her. So when they went their separate ways, finally, it was because he just couldn't take it anymore. How much can you throw shit in somebody's face trying to be like, all right, do whatever you want. I'm going to do whatever I want. We'll be under the same roof. We got these kids to raise. But what if he left like 4 or 5 years ago? How old are these kids right now?
They're grown.
They're grown. What if he was like, I'm just trying to wait till the baby girl gets 16. By the way, the baby girl has the same eyes as Will. What the fuck did she see?
She has issues with Jada. That came out already.
Does she? I think that's why she pulled out of the music business. Because that's something that Jada wanted. And she was like, I'll fix you, Mom. Boom. And I'm going to cut my hair. Boom. Remember? She just cut her head off. She'll whip my hair. And she's like, I'll fix you. I'm going to pull out and I'm going to cut my hair. Opposite of the song. You're not going to make me into some crappy pop star. No, mother. You're not going to make money off of me. And so now we're making money over an addicted mother, a sex addicted woman. That's you, Jada, and your daughter barely likes you. And by the way, did anybody see? She didn't want to be a part of the red table in the beginning. I felt like they had to be like, come on, come on. Like, it works with the three of us. I don't think she wanted to be there in the beginning episodes.
Have anybody noticed? I'm not a fan of it, but I've seen clips of it. In the beginning, have you guys seen how Willow reacts to Jada?
She would be like she didn't want to be there. That's what I saw.
It's snippy.
She's gotten better over the years. But that's personal growth. That's going. What could this girl have seen with her, with that type of, what could she have seen? What did Jada see with her mother? What did Willow see with her mother? Talk about a generational curse that needs to end. And you're right, everyone, since you want to be right.
Willow understands way more than...
Right. Her eyes are dead ass. Very similar to Will's. She only recently walked into this beautiful woman, but her eyes were similar to Will's in the same time frame. And it wasn't until the end when he was like, oh, I'm going to get you back, which I love the fact that he said. He's not allowed to be taken as a fool. He's like, I'm going to get you back. She's like, you already got me back. And she's like, all right, you're going to be petty. Go ahead and get me back. That's when his eyes change. Look at it. That's when his eyes change, because now it's the finale. It's out in the open. And I told you I'm going to get you back. Girl. And he'll sit on it. Have you ever had a legal case? Ever? How long does a legal case last? It could last years. He'll wait. So you want to be successful?
Like
go ahead.
Calm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You're a Libra, Callie. You know. You know.
It's on.
So he'll wait. You want to be successful, Jada? Go ahead, because I don't want you spending my money anyway. See, y'all aren't thinking. Not you two. I'm talking about the public. Will's culpable. Will don't want her spending his money. So you want to do this red table? Go ahead, make your money. Good luck. Thank you. He's going to hold on to his money.
This is Will. Because he got Virgo in him too.
And Virgos are patient.
She can't do it.
Thank you. So he's going to be like, you want to make this into a thing? Go ahead. Because when I cut the cord, you're going to be shocked. But is he going to cut the cord right now? No. It's not worth it. At least Will is thinking about family. How about that? He's the mother in this whole equation. He's thinking about his whole family. And how fucked up all of them must be right now. So why take this so public and annihilate her? It's not even his character. Not publicly.
Yeah.
But is he going to get her back?
He's going to do it privately.
He's going to get her back.
He's going to do it privately.
And I think he already did by, I want to say, messing with his ex-wife. And she even showed up on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And I was like, what the hell? We ain't heard from the ex-wife in years. Why is she showing up? And they made a point of saying Will Smith's ex-wife. And I'm like, why do we care? And then I realized, oh, this about to go down. But I didn't connect any of the dots. I was like, she coming back to be messy. Because Garcielle is the only black woman. So, she's going to need a friend. She can't have a bunch of, Garcia already talks about, she's like, oh, this must be some white shit. It's really funny in her In her confessional, she's like, this is some white shit. So she gonna need a friend. I wonder if the friend is gonna be Will Smith's ex. So Jada, you're not gonna be the only one.
There was recently some drama with the son of this boy,
What happened?
Trey.
What
I don't know, it
happened?
was like a beef. I don't know if it was beef between him and Jada,
What?
but it popped up recently.
What? And
Like he wasn't coming to the house no more or something like that.
what? And the Daily Mail just posted Jada Pickett's ex. Now he's an ex. You're married, but he's an ex. August held back and could have said so much more about his love affair with this actress. That means he still got dirt.
I got that. Yeah, I got that. Okay.
That's the deception card. That's revealing things, like you said, Desi.
Yeah.
Oh, the childish energy.
This guy, this is on.
Yep, he held back. Look at the Four of Pentacles. Yep. So right now, I get Jada counting money. Enjoy. I think you guys are absolutely right. She's trying to take the red table talk bigger. She doesn't care. She's a narcissist. She's gonna take this bad situation and make it into a whole thing. Even if she has to throw everybody under the bus, it doesn't matter to her.
I don't know about your spread, Tracy, but in mine, there aren't any cups.
One, but that's
There's
just
no
cause.
feelings.
No, I get one, but that's because there's an
There's
offer.
one.
That this isn't a loving card. This is somebody offering her something. Any cups in your card?
Yeah, I got that too. I got
6 of Cups. What's the 6 of Cups means to you, Callie?
That she's going to rely on her past trauma.
Got it. Got
and
it.
past trauma out of the family. She's going to use and propel.
So she's gonna feed us, which is what the cups mean. She's gonna feed us a bowl of her drama to make her business. And the only other cups I got is this man who's on board with her. Use your emotions, use your past, like da 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 da. And this fire sign is the creative guy that's gonna spin this.
but there's no feeling.
No love, no feelings, no. And you can't even, like, you can't make this shit up. You can't find it anywhere. Let me just pull some more cards here. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, and time. I wonder what the ex-wife is. Or, this could be her mom. Yes. Her and her mom are identical. They've been playing this game with each other for years. There's been times when Jada has covered for her mother. There's been times when she lied and said she had an amazing mother, never admitting that her mother was on drugs, even in the moment that she was on drugs. Secretly, she does not like her mother. She doesn't like her. She's on the fence about her. There's so much that happened to Jada that she's like, the way I see it, she despises her. That's the way I see it. She wishes her mother, if this is her mother, she wishes her mother was kind and generous and, like a mother should be, but she did not get that. That's why it's in a past position. And somebody with money, could be Will, plans on being really, really sneaky in the end. Gonna turn his back right on her. I think what we're gonna discover is that Will is going to be much more forthright about his feelings. I think that, like, the cat is out of the bag, so I think he's going to present to the world, like, what I've been going through, how I was trying to protect my kids. Like, you don't know unless you're in my position. I think Will find somebody else. I think he moves on with his life. I think they're going to wind up getting a divorce. I think they have to. I think this is too ugly. And I think money is so tied into this that if he just doesn't get a divorce, then he's forever taking care of her. So I think they're going to get a divorce. He's going to give her a settlement, and he's going to be like, go make your millions. But remember, guys, she's an addict. Millions she will spend. She's an addict. They don't have discipline. All right. Let me see what the people are saying. You guys got so serious. Both of you got so serious.
This is serious.
Huh?
I started picking up more cards,
Talk to me.
and then they started matching your cards, and I was like, yeah. The three, this is the work that they're gonna put into it. I do think that give it time, everything gets revealed, I think. And she's gonna talk again. She's gonna do this like bullshit like healing, where it's like, oh, you know, we have to heal, we have to move on from this, but secretly, she has zero interest in that. Zero interest in healing, and like real healing anyway.
Right.
It doesn't serve her in any real way. Like it doesn't serve in any tangible way. I'll say it that way. Like it doesn't serve her in any tangible way, because ultimately it's real healing is going to keep her from the pentacle that she desires most, right? Like it's not in her best interest to heal, like to her, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So.
Yes, it absolutely makes sense, Desi. And this is going to take years to unfold. I don't see this unfolding next year. Right? But I also think that
There's so much money.
so much money, so much publicity. I think that in the end, Will is going to figure out he deserves to be happy. And he's going to find someone that gives him that peace. Not the one that's going to cover for him with this drama, but just that real one that is like, this is how I'm going to end everything. I'm going to end this in peace.
Right, and it's not even like, and the new thing, it's not a facade of peace. Like it's not, oh, in public we're gonna put this public face on as a united front. I think whoever this person is and legitimately brings him joy, and in private as well as in public.
Yes, that's the way I see it too. Yes. And that's when you know, Will, when you make that decision, that's when you know you're at peace. Because the best you can do is show your children the quality of life. And this manipulation and narcissistic and sex addiction, like, that's not the legacy you want to leave behind and put inside your children. So my prayer is that they all get help.
Right.
Because it shows up. It's in the DNA. It shows up. So what are the children going to be doing? As she's trying to, you know, make this red table talk somewhere else. She's pathetic. It's so sad. But, all right, you know what? It's her life. I'm over her. Enjoy your red table talk. I've already seen how unethical you are, even at your untable talk. Even at your table talk. You know, good luck. I wish her no ill will. That I want to get that very clear.
Right.
I'm disgusted with her. I wish her no ill will. The most I would pray for is that she just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. I pray that she enjoys life. I pray that she always have money so that she doesn't have to go after this greedy space. I pray that she doesn't make it all about her, not with 2 children.
Yeah. I hope so too, like, you know, and the question that I really hope that becomes the real question, how much is too much?
Right.
How much money is too much money?
Right. Because
No.
with Uranus and Taurus, with the COVID, the industries that are ugly, which now I see it's going to be the entertainment industry. It has to show up how ugly it is and how pathetic it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to learn your lessons. Like, and when I say entertainment, I also mean music, guys. Like, the COVID is trying to tell people, I don't like this. So how does she make money while the COVID is, like, how does she get past COVID? To make money and to trick people into believing her narcissistic ways. How does that happen? I mean, COVID might let her, but that's not what COVID is about. COVID is about shutting shit down. The education system is a whole problem. They're going to have to shut it down. The nursing home facilities is a disgusting problem. And by the way, they're a disgusting problem all over the world. And
Yeah.
I have a friend in Israel, and he was like, the biggest problem they had was nursing home facilities. They're disgusting all over the world. That's the COVID, shutting things down. Politics, we can't even get a good speech out. So everything about politics has to change. And COVID's not going to stop until the industries fall. That means y'all can't spend money. Like, it's going to get ugly. And everybody's still acting like the COVID's not a problem for them. All right. So maybe shows like Jada's Red Table Talk could make money. Okay, I see it. Because all you need is a camera. You don't, like, all you need is... So, okay, I get it. Maybe it could make money. Good luck. Because COVID doesn't like
Right.
people that don't have a moral compass.
Right. And it will blow you up to center you, to get you back to where you need to be.
It will blow you up. So I'm just saying, it's going to be interesting how this all turns out in the end.
Yeah.
I know I don't want to be around. I don't want to witness it.
I was just about to say that.
As far as black Twitter, messy Twitter, like, I cannot live on somebody else's demise, especially when I see some moral issues. So don't get a clue, people. I don't watch Jada's Red Table Talk. I watched it with Jordan Wood because I was wondering how she was going to handle it. And of course, yesterday, and even on my Instagram, somebody said something about Red Table Talk, and they were like, are you going to read on it? And I was like, nope. I was like, the show's fine. Like, and Jada liked it. And I was like, don't like anything I say, because I will turn on a bitch. But that was like a year ago, and I'm like, especially with my black sisters, I'm gonna give you a chance. And a lot of blacks don't do what I do, and I want you all to calm the fuck down. I want you all to worry about your own goddamn businesses. All right? Stop telling me, like, especially in this situation, that Will has a girlfriend. He's supposed to have a girlfriend. His wife fucked him over. What is wrong with you people? Why wouldn't he have a girlfriend? But I'm just saying, I'm not going to get in this mess anymore. I don't need to watch no table talk on Netflix. I ain't doing it. I wish you well. It's not up to me.
Right. I mean, people are still going to watch, but that's on y'all. I don't have to be there.
Never was there.
Exactly.
Right. Never was there. Right. All right, guys. We could do this forever. Before I leave, Callie, I want you to reach out to that girl that makes the candles and you love it so much and see if she wants to come on the show.
Okay, yeah, she's my high school classmate.
What? That is so cool. See if she wants to come on the show. I'm all about promoting products, especially in the Zoom era. Next week, Dirks is coming on, her and her husband. They're going to come on and they're going to explain how they got here. I've ordered 2 peppermint and I want to get lavender before next week's show. So I got to tell her I need lavender before next week's show. Melissa brought lavender and she was like, Tracy, get lavender. So of course I'm a little jealous now.
Right.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you guys, these containers are huge, right? So rather than throw them out, if you're doing any candle magic, because that's the people that we talk to people that, you know, do magic, do candles. This is really good, especially if your candle cracks and you get them in pieces. I'm a big fan of taking care of others. So I don't like to throw glass in the garbage because the men that pick up the trash, they can get hurt. So if we all just take responsibility, it just takes one person to take some responsibility. This actually works for covering up the glass. Especially the bigger, like it'll hold a whole bottle. So when you're done with the white, hold on to this. If you do a candle and it actually cracks, stick it in there, then toss it. Also, for any diabetics, if you've got those needles, go ahead and put them in here. Like you can repurpose this. All right. And that's everything. Especially the needles when you take insulin. These are perfect for insulin needles. Perfect. All right. So when you're done, save it. Put your needles in there. Save the environment. Save people that could find themselves getting stuck. So Dirks will be on next week.
Yes.
Explain to us how she got there. And I would love to have your girl come on. Callie brought these candles and she raved about them. I'm going to have to get some, Callie.
Yeah, because I just got them today. I've been trying to do them, but I never got around to them. So I finally got them together. And, freaking amazing.
Oh, and the last thing I wanted to tell you, did I send it to you, Desi? Can you show videos? I hopefully I sent it to you where it was a girls trip.
I don't think you sent that to me.
I thought I did. It was so good. Let me see. God damn it. All right. Can you play a video? You can?
Yeah.
All right. Let me send this to you. Because this came out of girls trip. It was just so perfect for what we're talking about today. All right. I just sent it to you, but let me share.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Uh, no, it came up like extra weird. It's just a bull.
All right, let me see if I can get y'all to see it then.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So I'm gonna spotlight myself.
I
That
can
might
see
be
it on my phone, but not at the computer.
okay. I'm a spotlight myself then, and let's see spotlight.
Okay.
Tracy, spotlight video. Okay, look, guys, this is so funny. Wait, no. What's the sound? Oh, it's not gonna come out too loud. Let me see. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear it? That's out of the girls, the movie Girls Trip, where she's like, blah, 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 with your pedophile ass. I was dying. All right, guys. Two heavy topics today, but what can you do? Naya,
Yeah.
we wish you to show up.
Yeah.
My prayers are with you, and that's, I don't know what else
Her
to
family,
offer. Her
her
family,
son,
her son. I don't know what else to offer. My prayers is that you're found alive.
Mm-hmm.
And Jada, well, it's just Jada. You've got nothing. Well,
Yeah, exactly. That's positive to say.
What'd you say, Callie?
To Jada, good luck with that.
Good luck with that. All right, guys. Thank you.
All right, friends. We love you guys so much for watching. Bye. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye, friends.
So sad. Oh. Turn that down because y'all be recording shit. You can't come on my feed anyway because I put everybody in the waiting room. So whatever. All right, guys. Bless you. Thank you. I appreciate you. The Big Sean sounds personal. Yeah, like I know Big Sean. Shit is not personal. Get out of here. It's Big Sean. Tell him to get married. Maybe I'll believe it. How about that? Not personal. I'm psychic. I don't know Big Sean. Blessings. Bye, Annie. You made that song for people like you, so let me block your ass. How about that? How about you get out of here? How about that? Hate speech. Good. Harassment. Good. Harassing me. Good. Get out of here. Need you. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I love you all. Thank you. Bye.